And what do you know? I make 3 grand today.
You
Uh,
made three
just
grand. And
from
how much did you invest?
I think initially it was $1,200.
As a professional day trader, many people ask me how much money they need to start making money in the stock market. You're about to meet my student, Lance Hopkins, who turned $1,200 into over $5,000 in a single trading day despite going to school full time. This uncut interview will reveal his secret to day trading success. Hey, Lance,
Hey,
aka
what's up?
Vaughn.
What's up,
Man, you
dog?
you are killing it. You're gonna be getting like a lot of girls hitting your number.
Yeah, man. The reason I do all this is two things. I'd say definitely for my family, and then self-betterment. You know, after you the whole point of psychoanalysis is you study population sizes. If I go from there to how population sizes move money, I think that's a general natural evolution. Let me see better. Yeah. And then I'll tell you what, my I don't have internet because
You
my
don't
the
have
people
internet.
not right now. No, the people beside us, my neighbors,
Mhm.
they're setting up like this internet thing, and my provider has to come out tomorrow and fix it. But that's why I can't get on my PC. It's like it's right here, and I'm locked out.
So remind me what you were able to do with just your phone in the trading group.
Oh yeah. Uh, well, when I woke up, or I guess, do you want me to go from the beginning, like from Monday to Wednesday?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh
starting
yeah,
with
sure.
Monday, you joined up and then
Yeah. Monday I join up, and I'm talking with you because I've made some bad options here and there, bad option calls, and I just needed some general advice. Get my head back in the out of whatever dump I was in, and from there, I went off from the beginning of the week. Monday, not too good. Tuesday, we had the crab market, right? I bought puts. I bought puts around peak of the crab, and then it skyrocketed into Wednesday, and then Wednesday the entire market fell down. I made a grand off my puts, and then right
yeah,
at the bottom of the market, right at the bottom, I
yeah.
make two separate calls on Microsoft, one call on SPY, and then I
Mhm.
made one SPY put on the off chance, just to offset everything, just in case my calls weren't going to do good, to break even. And what do you know? I make 3 grand today.
You
Uh,
made three
just
grand. And
from
how much did you invest?
I think initially it was $1,200.
$1,200. So you got more than a 200% return.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Dude, over a 200% return on your account, $1,200. And now you're what, sitting at over 5K?
Yeah. Yeah. Just hanging out. Uh, dude, I was so, you gotta understand. I was sitting all day in classes just staring at Microsoft. And once
Uh-huh.
it hit 400 and I saw the potential of a dip, I took my earnings and I ran. And you know what? They rose to 402, but I don't fully care because I made my money.
Yeah. Dude, you are in class while you're trading in the group?
Oh yeah, I take notes, I do work, but I trade while I also do it.
Okay, so you don't have internet, you don't have access to your computer, and yet you are still in and you're in class and you are trading and you just got a 200% return trading in the group.
Oh yeah, dude, I had to one of my teachers. Oh my God, I tell you this. They don't allow phones. They don't allow phones at all. So I'm sitting in there trying to peek my phone in my pocket to make sure things don't fuck up. And I did it. I did it. It worked out. I sold during her class too. So
Wow. Wow. And your losses were like relatively small, right?
oh yeah. You want me to send you my portfolio? I can show you. I have my losses set on there right now.
Yeah, for sure. And you can even share your screen if you want.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, 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 sure. You're about to okay. Keep in mind, one of these trades I've made is I don't know how to put it. It's hopefully it works out, but it's kind of a shit trade. So keep that in mind. Can you see
Okay.
my screen?
I might I might ask you to close it. Yeah.
Okay. No, no, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You'll see. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yeah. I can see your screen. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I use to trade.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah, it's my portfolio right now.
Okay.
BBBY, I tried to get into that craze. Did not work out, as you can see.
Hmm.
Uh, I bought into, I bought, this is the SPY put right here. It's
Okay.
the SPY put I had to offset if it were like, if it go to 390. Because I was expecting it's either going to pump down to 390 and I can
Hmm.
recoup my losses, or it was going to pump up. So that's why it's only three puts. But then I have my swing trade SPY puts because I bought cheap on SPY.
Okay.
So I decided to, if you go up, I can't make any more day trades or I'm screwed. I'll be locked out of my account. So it's
Got
a
it.
swing trade tomorrow. And
Uh-huh.
then I bought Tesla calls on a very not so good strike price on the off chance Tesla shoots up.
So
That's really,
you do have the PDT rule, right? Like most people, you have a PDT rule.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always keeping that in mind whenever I'm trading.
And but even with the PDT rule, you're still able to make money.
Oh, dude. Uh I made all of my day trades, my weekly day trades, all today. Every single one of them. Uh just to maximize earnings. I usually I don't want to spread anything out,
Mhm.
especially like swing trades to day trades. So I like to keep it one day, have everything, make sure I'm solvent on everything, and then go from there.
So this morning, when you saw that the market was showing interesting activity, we talked about it being like at a low and like possibly rallying midday. That's when you
Oh
struck.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Uh, I I remember reading your technical analysis and then someone else's saying basically the market was going to crab, and I I 100% trusted it because it made complete sense to me. I've seen after like I've been in the market for a year. I've seen how things react to other things, and it just seemed familiar. So I made the puts. The puts worked out really well. I made a grand initially, and then I used that grand to make the rest of this money. I put in $500 on the off chance I needed to make some extra calls. But
Uh-huh.
if you subtract the 500, I still made 3 grand, 3,100.
Dude, so run me through. So on Tuesday, you made a grand on your puts, and then you used that money to then make over 3,500.
Oh, no, no, no. Tuesday, I was down $600. But that was
Okay.
on my puts. That was on my puts because the market
Okay.
rallied at the end of the day, remember?
Oh,
And
got
then
it.
went
Got it.
today. Today, I was up a grand and then I reinvested that grand and made 3 grand just
Oh,
today.
nice. And you got the so what was most helpful because you said you were at a certain point with your options trading. What was most helpful that you got from the group?
Is probably two things. Probably two things. First thing was when you were telling me to basically go long instead of buying short. I've what I've seen is everyone buys short, and usually that works out. But it's for everything I've seen and the money I lost from that, it's too much of a liability. So that just you telling me that simple information really, really stuck with me today, and that's where I could probably put most of or big the majority of the reason I made money today is probably because of that. And then from there, I just keep an eye on the group. I keep an eye on the tickers. I keep the eye on what you guys are looking at, your general analysis, and I make my moves from there. And as you can see, results speak louder than words. So,
Results speak louder than words, and what a result! 241% in one day,
oh
and
hell
your
yeah.
your puts printed, and then this morning you use your day trades and you just took advantage of the volatility of the market and
Mhm.
using the group analysis and your calls printed big.
Oh, really good. I can probably show you where I bought in chart today. I bought in somewhere around here, 394 going down to 390. Yeah, around 394, 3978. I don't remember exactly, but I bought right here, and then this happened. So that went pretty well. And then I bought actually my what I bought right now. I bought somewhere around here, so midway. So I'm still doing pretty good. And going from there,
Mhm.
my Microsoft is what this is what made me 2 grand. This is what made me most of the money. I think I bought my calls right here, and then you see what happened with the chart.
Oh yeah, and remember when we talked about in the Discord about going to 242?
Yeah, yeah. I stopped when it went to 240. I
Yeah,
watched right here. Here's what happened.
Mhm.
Like yeah, right here. I probably
Mhm.
sold right here, saw the dip, and then it trended upwards. But I locked in my profits. I'm not going to take that liability.
Hey, that's what we always teach here, right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I constantly see you talking about locking your profits, and I think that's the other thing. The other thing which really is helping me. I'm not bad golding anymore. That's some that's some gambling nonsense. I'm gonna make sure I make money, and then I'm gonna make sure I keep that money.
You make sure you keep that money. Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude. And how are you going to keep the money? Like how what's your plan going forward? In other words,
I want to learn two things from you. I know I could probably call this up, but I've seen results from you, so that's much more different than me doing my day-to-day research. I want to learn just I don't know much about shorting stocks and I don't know much about covered calls, but from now on, with the money I've made, because it's not money I put in, it's just money I've made, I'm going to play conservatively, I'm going to play smart, and I'm going to follow your advice. That's pretty much how I'm going to go with it. So, yeah.
that's awesome. So you and the advice you would have for someone kind of is like starting stock trading or starting options trading. What would you tell that person? Just joining the group for the first time. Like what would you tell that person?
Joining the group. Don't don't gamble. The whole point of you being in this group and learning how to trade is you're trading stocks. You're not in a casino. So if you're making money, keep the money you make, and if you're losing money, cut your losses. It's simple as that, really. Other than that, if I were to go like a year back and talk to myself in 2022 and be like, hey, uh, don't don't buy 1 day or 0 day options. Don't. It's just a bad idea. If the market does anything you don't expect, you're just screwed. So that's really about it. Yeah.
So you're referring again to the buying options on a longer time frame, like we went over.
Yes, absolutely. Now,
That, that
that's where it works
doesn't
out.
that make a difference when you look at your profits?
Well, yeah, yeah. Let's say, okay, let's look at it like this. Let's say today didn't go my way. Let's say,
Okay.
I guess I don't know how to look at my past trades on this account, but let's say it didn't go my way, right?
Okay.
And we would have to roll over tomorrow. If I bought 0 day options, it would have expired. And let's say we had a pump tomorrow, I would have lost everything. Instead of being at 5K, I'd be like, I don't know,
3 p.m. Posted
Sorry.
YouTube video.
Sorry. One sec.
Starts in 10 minutes.
time.
Okay. You were saying.
Yeah. Yeah. If I let's say today didn't go my way and we rolled into tomorrow and we had a pump tomorrow, but I lost my calls for today. I'd probably be down $600 as well. The most I'd ever put into a trade would be like maybe $500, $600 off this account now. That's what I have put into here. I think that's a good ratio, like a win lose ratio. I make enough back for it to be substantial, and if I see I'm going to lose, I cut my losses, and it's not too big of a hit to the account.
Okay.
Uh, yeah,
So
yeah,
so the advice kind of took you from possibly losing 500 to doubling your account or
basically.
tripling it, should I say?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, very much
tripled.
so. But right now, yeah, I 100% agree with that. Uh, I needed some. I needed to push forward. I needed to learn a little more, and you know what? You provided that. So, that's my thanks to you too. Considering the trade off was 90. How much? How much is your program? $97.
$97 a week to start.
$97, and I made 3 grand. I think that's a pretty damn good deal.
I say so, and I'm gonna. This isn't it. Like we're going to very consistently continue growing your account. Like just because you tripled your account doesn't mean I'm gonna. Oh well, Vaughn already tripled his account, so now I'm not gonna help him make any more money. It's like no, we're gonna take this as far as we can. And I'm never gonna stop doing this. This is what I do. I've been trading for 10 years, and people like you, seeing you motivated and here with me. Thank you so much for being here, by the way.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's 100%. Anytime.
Inspiring all these other traders to succeed, man. I really appreciate that. Um, one thing I ask is, when you were first starting as a trader, what was that like when you were just starting to get into trading?
Terrifying. You you hear about like day trading, you hear about stocks, you hear about bonds and all that from cinema, and you hear it from media. But growing up, you never really learn about it. So I have my notebook in front of me, the one I've been using to learn. I had to fill, I think, let me see how many pages I have filled now. Over 40, no, not 40, 15 pages right here, just from this notebook
Uh-huh.
alone, to make me understand the general idea of options. Now, I only know the bare bone basics of options, you know.
Mhm.
So from the beginning, I only traded like blue chip stocks, and I traded blue chip stocks. I didn't buy options. I it was terrifying. Uh, the best thing you could do, well, the best thing I should have done was just do more research, research. If you know what you're doing, it says it in your account. You had your account's going up. If you don't know what you're doing, your account's going down. That's just that's just how it works. So from that, yeah,
How was your performance starting off as a stock and options trader?
I can tell you. Okay, I'll tell you about this 6 months ago.
Okay.
The biggest deal I made 6 months ago was there's this company called Rocket Lab. It's
Okay.
this rocket company, and
Uh-huh.
I learned about it. I learned about I looked into them. They had like a month or not. They had a quarterly statement of like 1,000%, and they were $3, 360. I
Mhm.
bought a contract with them, and I bought, I think, $4,000 worth of shares, and I made $700 from it in the span of like 3 months. Which, don't get me wrong, that's pretty good. But having 4 grand sit around and only make $700 in the span of 3 months really bothered me. So I began outsourcing, and I began trying to figure out, what am I doing wrong? What do I not know about? And I keep looking. I never really come upon you. And, you know, from there, it's been nothing but green.
Wow. So you went from kind of these uncertainty. Is that fair to say?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's the biggest thing I appreciate about watching your group is it's the consistency. If I haven't really seen you guys lose yet, except what's his name? That one guy who did make a bad trade, and I checked up on him. He's all right, but I still feel bad about him. Uh,
Yeah.
that's rough. It's rough what happened to him. Oh, he'll be able to make it
Yeah.
back inevitably, but uh, yeah, that's what I say. I'd say that.
Yeah. And that wasn't our trade, by the way. He did something on his own.
Yeah, hey, you don't follow the program, you get dealt with. So it's
Yeah, and that sucks. And that's I'd say the hardest thing is that I can tell someone exactly what to do, exactly what they need to do to make money. And if they go out and they do something else, that's the
it's yeah.
only, yeah. And he said, I'm sorry I didn't follow orders. I'm like, man, you're like my soldier over here.
Oh, the whole here, I'll say this: when you get into investing, if you get into any skill, you have to have some kind of teacher. You have to have someone who knows more than you, who knows what they're talking about. And what I find is, coach, you know more than me. I'm gonna, put that out there. You know a lot more than me. You've been doing this a lot longer than me, and you've not proven, you show me that you can make consistent money. So I don't just take that at face value. I look into it, and you're doing pretty damn good. So
Yeah.
going from there, I follow your advice. I make money. That's that's about it. There's nothing else to say. I think that's a pretty damn good golden ratio.
That's freaking awesome. And that's thank you. Like seriously, you're the kind of guy, and there's different kinds of people in the world, but you're the kind of guy I can see it who is the kind of person who is there for not just himself, but for others as well. And dude, that's the kind of person that I need around here, because that's the kind of community of traders that I'm trying to grow. Traders who are not just here to make money, but also to help other people make money and to help other people gain understanding and looking out for the little guy.
Well, it's
Alex,
what's
Dad
up?
said he wants to eat before 7, not 10.
All right, man. All right, I'll get to it. I gotta go grill soon. I got some work I need to do. But hey, listen, I really appreciate it. I'm I'm here. I'm here to make money, but I'm also here, to help others make money. It's a learning process for everyone, including me. So
Yeah.
like
And,
stop
and
to you.
you helping other people make money is going to help you as well. Like for instance, normally I charge extra for the live classes just for you coming out here and being willing to share your story. I'm going to give you a month of live classes for free.
Oh hell yeah, man! I'll be down with that. When do you do live classes?
So normally we do live classes in the morning, but I'm going to see about, doing at least one in the afternoon during the week. So you and anyone else who needs the time during the afternoon. And by the way, I heard your idea about the poll. I'm going to launch the poll in there, see how many thumbs up I get. And yeah, this is what it's all about. You did exactly what I needed you to do. And just thank you for following the instructions.
Oh man, listen. You've helped me more than I could say I helped you, so it's the least I could do. And as well for the server, just just add like an announcement thing, so you don't announce main chat. If you have an announcement thing, people can look specifically at what you're saying, but without the riffraff, and people can ask you questions from there in main, which is just a better way to set it up. But that's here and there.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I appreciate advice like that because I'm not a Discord pro. I am a trader pro. And so anyway, any advice you have like that, um, dude, let me know. I'm not beyond that. I'm not better than anyone. I am here to learn just as much as anyone else. I just happen to be an excellent trader since I've been doing that my whole life. So, hey, thank you again, man. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, one more thing, because I do have to head out. I think like for people who are starting out and watching your like smaller tickers and you giving your price action there, I think that's probably the best thing for people to follow. But like for me, what I really like about just being in your server and being a part of your community is I see you post a lot of tickers, a lot of stocks, and if I begin seeing a pattern, it usually falls out to the rest of the market. And you know what? That's exactly what happened today. So
Oh yeah. Oh,
three
100%.
grand,
Yeah.
pocket. So
Same pattern, same money printing, right?
100%.
So
It's
you
fun
go,
working with
yeah. Dude, give your closing statement. I don't want to. This isn't about me. Just what do you have to say?
No, it's gonna be fun working with you.
Great.